Now masks become compulsory. I am going to show you how to make a more comfortable face mask. Remember, they haven't got superpowers. You still need to follow the government advice. Wash your hands, just be very careful. What you need is a template, fabric for the inside, so you need 2 layers, one for a little pocket and the other one a complete one. You need fabric for the outside, and for the tights I use an old t-shirt. You also need scissors, chalk, pins, and sewing machine if you have it. You can do it by hand as well, and thread. The sewing machine and the iron are optional, but they will make you work easier. This is very easy, so let's start. The first thing you do is take your template, and you need to place it on the fabric. I have 2 layers here. For every layer I need 2 of this, okay? So I am going to cut 2 of these for the inside. So now you place the pins. Like that, because you are going to sew along this. One layer for the inside. For the outside, you fold the fabric in half . And you place your pattern. Then you make sure they are both at the right side up. Then you place your pattern. Now we are going to make the inside pocket. For the inside pocket you need the same size but big, like this. So you are going to cut the pattern a bit shorter, okay? It depends of the quantity of fabric you've got, so let's say it's a bit shorter this side, and I do the same here. Now I'm going to sew it there, here and here. Okay, I have now my outside layer, which is going to come here. my inside and the little pocket. Okay, so the small one, because it's a little pocket, we need to make little edge to be centimeter or so, and you fold it twice. And you pin it like this, and then you do the same in the other side. Fold it once, twice. You can iron it if you prefer. It will give you a better finish. But it's optional. It's up to you. So now I have my two sides, and I'm going to sew along here and there. Cool, now I have my pocket, my inside and the outside ready. Next step is just give it a little iron, just to make those pleats a lot nicer. Good. I have my 3 layers, outside, inside and the pocket, and now it's time to join them together. So I have, firstly I take the inside complete and the pocket, and this is the right side, okay, so leave it there, and then right side with wrong side of the pocket. Make sure you are doing it that way and not that way, which I made that mistake anyway. So make sure they are the same side, and then just put one inside of the other like this, and then you pin it. Pin first the centers and then go along there, and then down, same, like this, and in the other side, that. Okay, this is going to be my inside. Then you have the pocket there where you can put another layer or different piece of paper, whatever you find that is more efficient. Now the outside, because I have, so this is going to be where my pocket is going to be my right side. Again, just make sure they are like this and not like that, okay? So this is the top with top, okay? And now put top with front inside where the pocket is, and then join the seams, and now you are going to pin the 3 together exactly where you pinned it previously, but now you are going to catch the outside, okay? So do it again like this. Now down. Remember to start pinning from where the seams are, like this. Okay. Look. Now I have it pin it, and then I join the side, the sides. I am going to sew all along this edge, leaving that space, and then again on the top, and I'm going to leave the two sides free of stitch, okay, because there is where I'm going to turn it inside out, and you don't need to sew it. So the two okay, so now I've done the top and the bottom, and before turning it inside out, in the curves I'm going to do some little cuttings like that, and then I avoid that the fabric, when it's inside out, creasing. So I don't want the fabric to crease, because I need it to have a space to actually expand and give the shape of the mask. So, and I'm going up to the top, same here. Just make sure you have taken the two fabrics, because sometimes it just behaves and it meets a bit. Now you are going to turn it inside out, bearing in mind that the front in one side and the one with the back and the pocket in the other side. So you just turn it inside out. See, you see why it's very important to make the cuts, because otherwise it will crease. Turn it inside out, and now you can see the shape and the inside pocket. What we are going to do is, with the iron, give it a good press just to keep it the shape. We are going to press the sides here and there, and also we are going to press the funnel where the tags are going to be. So let's go iron. Already there. So now I am going to fold it there. About an inch. An inch is more or less there. Once, and then you take a little fold inside. And you pin it. That. The other side again, inch. And I'm going to do sewing here, there, and then I am going around just to give it the final stitch. Okay, now we have our masks with the inside pocket. The only thing that we have to do now is cutting the tie. So I'm using a very old t-shirt, and I am going to cut the ties. I normally do this without having to mark or anything, but if you don't feel confident enough, you just do it, just pin it. First thing, I'm taking the edge, which is not useful, and now I could say that you cut it about 1.5 centimeters wide or 2. I'm doing it like this, but if you don't feel confident, you can just use the pins and make sure the two sides are together, 2 layers are together, because you don't want to end up with one wider than the other. So we got the string, and now we open it in one of the sides. This is our string. What is next? With the help of a maybe crochet hook or pin or whatever you have available, maybe with your hands, I'm going to use, in this case, a crochet hook. So I'm going to use this hook just to make it easier. Pass it there. Be aware that this is the top where your nose is going to be, and this is the bottom where your shin is going to be. So you put it like that, top, and then it has to be this way. Like this. See? I'm going to show you how to use it now. If your hair is messy like mine, I highly recommend to tie it, because if it's a virus you want to avoid, the hair can take loads. So better if you put your hair up now, like this.